Welcome back to The Reset, episode 19 with me, Sean Tucker. Today is all about when you feel like just doubt, when all you can see is doubt, that no matter what you do, no matter what you try and change, seems like nothing is working and all you are feeling is doubt. Doubt that it'll work out. Doubt that no matter how much more reps, no matter how many more reps, no matter how many more sets you put under the bar, it just seems like you won't move anywhere. This is how I'm feeling in my experience currently. There's so many things that I'm working on. One of them is this Sunday, I'm starting a free fitness for dads, a free workout and coffees afterwards, a 45-minute workout plus coffees afterwards. This starts on Sunday, the 1st of March, and we're kicking off at 6 in the morning. I'm working my butt off to get people in the loop to know that it's happening. And, I've started a WhatsApp group and we're literally putting the word out there. This is for dads in and around Southeast Melbourne, particularly around Mulgrave, Clayton, Notting Hill, Glen Waverley, these kind of areas. But it's not limited to just those areas. Yes, it's in person. But I guess the moral of the story is we don't know if it's going to work out until we continue to show up. When I had my fight, my MMA fight, yes, I've entered the octagon late last year in December. I had no idea who I was going to face in the arena. I had a name. That was it. Wasn't a famous fighter. He doesn't have any records of being in the cage. Same like me. He doesn't know who he's facing either. But when I walked out there, when we did our weigh-ins the day before, this man was covered in tattoos. He was not someone to be messed with. And when I reflect back to being on the night of the fight, when I looked in his eyes, there was fear being met with fear. He was slightly more prepared than me. And kudos to him. He TKO'd me in 16 seconds. The referee stopped it because I couldn't. My body went into this massive adrenaline fight freeze mode, right? I had this massive adrenaline dump and I went into freeze, which means that I couldn't have actually done the things that I was trained to do anyway. And the reason why I bring that into this discussion or conversation now with you is because we don't know what's ahead of us until we put ourselves out there, until we put ourselves in the shoes and go for the run, go for the walk, go for the workout. Whatever it is, putting us into those situations where we don't know what's going to happen. I might turn up on Sunday and no one comes along. I might turn up on Sunday at 6 in the morning when there's no light and have 50 people there. I don't know. And so this doubt that enters my mind is not based on evidence. It's based on evidence of the past, but it's not based on real-time evidence of now. It's only a matter of, because it hasn't happened, I'm already projecting things into the future of it either not working out or it's so much bigger than me, and who am I to kind of fulfill those shoes? Both are equally true, because who am I? I'm just someone who cares about humanity more than I did yesterday. I want to help people who are struggling. And that's why I create this free resource, this free podcast, is because I'm so determined to help other humans, especially other dads, move to the next day without the thought popping into their head, maybe the world would be better if it didn't have me inside it. because I've been there. I've had those thoughts before. And it's absolutely terrifying when you have them, because that sense of deep loneliness doesn't just run away from you. And the more you fight it, the more you run away from it, the more it's actually going to control you. And so learning to be at peace with it, yes, you can learn to train it. Yes, you can learn to fight it. But learning to be at peace within yourself, with that which you are afraid of, is really the thing that I would love to encourage everyone to be able to do. Because if you care about your goals more than your fears, you will reach your goals. If your fear comes into play and your fear is in the way of your goals, and the fear has more impact on you than your goals, you're not going to reach your goals in any time soon, because your mind has control over you. And if you want to learn to control your mind, you have to become separate from it. You have to create a distance from it, because your mind will continue to play tricks on you. And this is why it's so important. And coming back to the start of the episode, why do we doubt ourselves when we're continued and committed to a process of continuing to show up? Because when those louts, when those thoughts, when those things pop into your head and they're saying, don't go ahead, it's only going to fail, these are the times that you are tested into believing whether or not that's true. And it's only you who makes them true. And if you give it enough energy, you will make it true. But the idea, and this is the power of being able to manifest, is that you have those thoughts, you have those things that pop up into your head. It's not about disregarding them. It's simply acknowledging them, bringing yourself back to your breath, moving through, continuing to show up, putting the reps in, putting the volume in, being able to do it regardless of how you feel. And yes, express yourself as you're moving through. But having faith, having trust that the life that you want is on the other side of you putting in the work. That life wants you to have the life that you want. Life wants you to have the life that you want. You just have to get out of the way of you getting it, of you having it. And the way to do that is continue being and choosing to be the person who has already had it, who has already got it in their reality. Be, do, and have. How you are being is the thing that magnetizes the reality that you want. That's the thing that pulls in what it is you want, and most of the time what you don't want. Because people are so confidently giving energy to the things that they don't want, giving more thoughts, giving more data to the things that they don't want, giving more form. So the invitation today is, even if you doubt, even if it feels like you're never going to make it, one more rep, one more step, continue to go, put yourself out there, and you never know. Having a little bit of faith, a little bit of trust might just take you a long way. So continue striving, continue working, and if you need some support, reach out, because I'm here. As always, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you, and go have an amazing end to your week. I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.